Hello and welcome. Thank you for checking in with me, Kale. I'm sorry I was running late there. I'm good. I just ADHD'd too close to the sun today. Wildfur, thank you for being here. Everybody else, thank you for joining. If you don't know me, I'm Mercy from Here There Be Monsters. And this is the Working Wednesday stream. We spend somewhere around 1.5 to 2.5 hours working on D&D stuff on Wednesdays. And then about every other Thursday, we have what we call the Power Hour, where we try and stay on a little bit stricter schedule. I'm the head game master for the setting wow. Like I said, ADHD too close to the sun. I'm the head game master for the Rin campaign setting for Dungeons & Dragons 3.5, wherein the Kingdom of Rin and Rin Chronicles campaigns run. So during these streams, we work on all sorts of projects. Sometimes it's making miniatures, sometimes it's encounter tables, or world building, or planning for the next session, or any number of things. So today's goal is to color in the Hero Forge mini that we made for Minna last time. And then if we have extra time after that, to work on fleshing out the religious practices of some of the religions in the world of Rin. So thank you for being here. We put 45 minutes on the clock, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll come back and probably do, another 30 to 45 minutes after that. Gray Fox, good to see you. I'm so proud of you. Regardless of exactly how you decide to proceed, I'm glad that you're taking care of yourself. So I think that's it. Let's get into it. This is our mini for Minna. Yeah, of course. I had to do the same thing at my old job. So I have two questions. One, or I don't know, thoughts/questions. You're welcome to weigh in on them. I wanted it to look like from her
YouTube stream is now live.
Thank you, Lumia. Like she's throwing up the orb from what is, from your perspective, her left hand, from her perspective, her right hand. And then the other one is, it's like she's casting a spell or something. But I feel like that spell arm needs to be dropped down just a little bit further, so it doesn't look like she's just throwing both arms up in the air. I feel like we need to re-angle that arm a little bit. And then the one that I especially would like some feedback on, what do we think, and maybe I just need to color them first, but what do we think about the stuff on the base? I kind of like the smoke swooshes and the candles, but at the same time, it kind of hides the fact that she's floating. So, not sure. Not quite sure. Yeah, I'm thinking especially upper arm down and bend the elbow a little bit more. But yeah, I think you're right. Forward also is probably good. Right. Let's load. Let me. What are we doing? There we go. Arm. Oh, wait. Posing? Advanced posing. That's what we want. Well, this is not the hand. The one that I'm modifying is not the one that that has thrown it, though. It's this one that has thrown it. Can I? Okay. Wait, or was I right? Is it in kit bashing? What am I doing wrong? Oh, right. And then we have to click on her. Aha. So, okay, this is going to be a little difficult to sort out, but I think we want to look from up here. We want to grab elbow. We want to move. Oh, nope, not elbow. We did this last time too. Shoulder. A little bit hard to figure out which joint. Oh, and shoulder, we want to rotate forward. More like that. Oh. Okay, that's actually already looking better, and I haven't even made the other changes yet. I think it needs to come even a bit further forward, but that's definitely the right movement. Maybe like that far. Oh my gosh. The controls for this are different from the controls for Tailspire, where we use these minis. So it triggers like the same part of my brain to think of that control scheme, but then it's different. I think maybe I went just a little bit too far forward. Bring it back just a little more. No. There we go. Okay. And then actually I was planning on bending the elbow, and maybe I'll try it just a little bit, but actually I like that quite a bit. But let's see what a rotation kind of like that looks like. Ooh, I do like that though. I like that. I think that's good. It's a little bit more of a, like just the arm's a little bit more cocked in. Okay. Gray Fox agrees. We got the Foxy stamp of approval. Wildfur says, it'll be crazy if you make my character for my D&D. She's a cat, or she's not really a cat. She was a human, and then she got cursed and transformed into a cat. Love it. Love it. That's great. That's great. I think on the props, we wait until we color it. Right? Because it's kind of arbitrary otherwise. And right now it looks like it covers it up too much, but that might just be because it's not colored yet. Maybe we will someday. That would actually be kind of fun, is to take requests to make minis. That's an interesting thought. I definitely can't commit to doing that today. Wildfur, but I'll think about it. Oh, they have just like body default colors? Oh, very cool. Okay. I'm assuming that's like drow coloring ish, kind of that like purpley gray. So this one's going to be kind of tough because I want her. I'll read the description again so that y'all have the same context. It should probably be this color, but I don't know. All right. So Minna Noctigal is the shopkeeper and owner of the Fortune's End. She's a fortune teller and herbalist with a focus on occultism. She is a petite and wiry gnome with an eerie presence. Her ashen blonde hair, streaked with silver despite her relatively young age, is often tied into messy braids adorned with small trinkets, runes, bones, and bits of polished obsidian. Her pale blue eyes have a ghostly intensity, always scanning the world as if seeing more than what's visible. Her complexion is fair, but slightly shadowed, as if she spends long hours poring over forbidden tomes by candlelight. She wears dark, layered robes embroidered with esoteric symbols and a belt heavy with pouches of rare herbs and talismans. Her fingers, ink-stained and calloused, are often adorned with rings set with strange stones. Despite her small stature, Minna moves with a quiet confidence, her voice carrying a soft but unsettling cadence. Smells faintly of incense and damp parchment, and when she speaks, it often feels like a whispered secret from another realm. You can edit the colors for sure. Thank you, Wildfur. I appreciate that. So let's start with some of the things that are described a little bit more clearly. Let's do eyes real quickly. Um, Oh, interesting. They have like pre-suggested themes. Oh, that's actually quite pretty on the robe. I would definitely want to recolor a lot of the other stuff, but that's quite pretty on the robe. That's also cool, but not the right vibe. Way too ostentatious. That's also pretty good. Probably lean more towards that one. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Holy crap. Ooh, that one got a little bit more of the like ghostly vibe. I know in the description I said dark robes, but that's interesting. That was a little bit more like icy. Where can you do that? And can you do it on your phone? You mean what I'm doing with the miniatures? It's called Hero Forge, and it's a website. So quite possibly on your phone. I also like that one. Dark and purple or this one that's kind of like a faded crimson and blue. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. We're gonna do our own custom one, but I'll save a copy of her and what is this? Like blood spatters and stuff? Oh, it's like tattoos and textures. Okay. Interesting. You can do your character. Yeah, for sure. Okay. I didn't know that themes thing existed. That's cool. Beta light. Oh. Yeah, undo that. I don't know what that did. Okay. Like I said, let's do the well-known things. The eyes are described as being like a ghostly, or what was the word? Not ghostly blue. I wrote this a while ago. Yeah, pale blue eyes. So close enough. I would go a little bit paler if I could, but those also look incredibly cool, though. What about blue dilated? Kind of like that. That's kind of neat. It helps fade out the blue a little bit too. So a very right, Rocket. I lost a Boros wins before we started because I had completely stalled them out, and then they drew 3 Boros charms in a row, and I could only counterspell 2 of them. Very fun. Yep. Yep, exactly. Butterscotch blonde. That's actually not a bad start. The description was ashen blonde with like stripes of silvery. No, that's too dark. Hermit gray. No. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. It's a little more white than I was necessarily going for. I wish you could do multi-tonal hair, like how you can in like GTA, where you have like an overtone and an undertone. That would be nice. It's just so white. You kind of can. in decals. Oh, interesting. I mean, that's not bad. I could change. Can I change that color so it's not red? Although, man, white like with red like that looks hard. Looks like our hair's dipped in blood or something crazy. So just in paints. Oh, I see. It just adds like a region. Okay. Yeah, it's not exactly what I was going for. It's more like her roots are growing out, but it's not the worst. Hi, how you doing, Lee? Drive by heading home from work. Well, thanks for the drive by. That's a super cool effect. Or you could have it like darkening or lightening out as well. That at least gives like a multi-tonal hair. It's a little less blonde than I wanted, but that's like too multi-tonal, I think. That gives some texture though, because which one was it that I used? Oh god, Wizard? No. Okay, Wizard is what I used on the other two. That one is Butterscotch Blonde. I think that's as good as we're gonna do for now. I did forget that the description of her talks specifically about like pouches and stuff on her hip. Let's go back to gear really quickly and look for a pouch for her other hip. I was kind of liking the asymmetry, but oh wait, that's in hands. That's why I was like, what the heck? Side. There we go. Like, how is there not one that's just like pouch or something? Although I'm kind of surprised anyway. Maybe just under book or under miscellaneous. Sorry, I saw a book, so then I said book. Bringo Bert. Okay. Yeah, more like that. Oops. Oh shoot. I can undo, right? Yeah. That's not too bad. It still gives some asymmetry because due to the size difference between them. I don't think I quite got the hair the way that I wanted it to, though. I keep looking at it. I can't leave it. If we do like Hermit Gray, and Wolfpack Gray. It's so close, though. Wizard Gray? I feel like the grays are all just doing the same thing. Keep going for now. What about glass? Oh, there's no like white glass? The ashen one is neat, but it's so dark. Oh, that's so creepy. Not quite right, so to speak, but very cool. Diamond is probably closer. Oh, that's a pretty color. Okay. Let's fiddle around with skin a little more. Especially now that we have the like whitish hair. Medium light 6, I would call that like ultra light. Reptiles, fleshy bits. Lips, guts, gums, and snoot. Demonic. Okay, so let's just go like full on. Oh god, it's so light. Like I recognize that her description is that her skin is very light, but I feel like I don't want it to look too digital, you know? Blue. Like this one just looks fakey. The fair with the shadow. True. I mean, I'm also the one that wrote it. I can always go back, right? I feel like this has at least a little more skin tone. And it's still very light versus that one. I do kind of like the idea of the like the palms of the hands being lighter. I guess it's kind of doing that anyway, isn't it? But we can make them even a bit lighter. I mean, that's how hands usually are, right? Are there any other fleshy bits kind of up here that we can see? We'll come back to the fingernails. Top of ear, bottom of ear, face. I know we haven't done lips. We'll have lips and fingernails to do up here. That's actually a really pretty robe color too, even if that's kind of weird. Well, to be fair, she is kind of weird. But... Oh, I rotated around. I was like, wait a minute, why do I see the back of the feet? I'm in the front. Oh no. But there we go. That's part of the strap of the shoe is, oh my god, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. I almost started coloring that skin colored. Let's look at their suggestion for lippies. That's not bad. Tip of the toe. I think that was toenail. Yeah, so we'll need to figure out what we want to do for, you know, I guess we could just do that for like a maybe something like slightly darker. But I was thinking maybe she'd have like a cool nail polish or something. I feel like eyebrows for folks are often a bit darker than hair. I think we want that like slightly darker color, which ironically is not too different from the color they were. We also have some cool, go a little more like gothic with it. Give her like a gray or black or something. Okay, what are some other relatively obvious things? Like rings and earrings. You were arguing with Whitey Dog, no worries. And maybe we do the candles and stuff too. Get some of the like more obvious stuff out of the way. Although there is specifically a section for bone. So that will be relatively easy. Bone, bone, bone. I can't color that piece? Or am I already? Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. Bone, bone, bone. So then maybe we want like, yeah, leathers. That's a pretty color. Ooh, that's super dark. I feel like the color of her robe is going to affect some of this stuff, though. That's a good medium brown, actually. I like that. Go there. And then like a lighter one for the strappies. And we need a metal color. Honestly, that gray is not bad. The gray that never comes. Oh, that is a cool color. You can make it look used. Some of the metals and stuff have a good, like, kind of used look. And yeah, decals, we might be able to do some stuff like that too. That brushed copper to get like a little bit of a greenish is kind of nice. Ooh, there, that has a nice, like, kind of old brass look. And I kind of like the rivets being a different color. That's kind of neat. Too. Yeah, something like that. Oh shoot, we missed that's a buckle or whatever also. Which one was it? This one? Yeah. There. We might do some recoloring on it once we get more of her done, but I think that looks neat. Let's see. What are some other fairly cut and dried things? Yeah, thank you. It's kind of hard with this sort of thing, like where do we start? I think the pouch is another good, pretty easy start, and maybe the shoes, because really those are just leather, right? Or I don't know, sandals, whatever. And I don't think we want to get too crazy on coloring, so we'll probably reuse. Like a belt or a sash. Yeah, we'll want to come up with a color for that, which will probably be a complementary color to this trim, but probably not quite the same color. That, and then grab this brown. Oh, that's kind of nice, actually. And then we can go here. Ooh, I like that. And then grab that brass again. Again, we'll probably do a little tweaking once we get a little further, but. And then I feel like these should be like gems or something, right? I think we want like a gemstone there. Paint. How do I get out of like paint library? Oh, it's because I'm in mix. There we go. And like a, oh, that's very primary. That's a little better. No, that blends too much. Same. Emerald's kind of nice. It's a little cliche, but so far emerald and sapphire are best. Black opal's okay. Ruby's pretty good. So sapphire, emerald, ruby, shocker, right? Ooh, I like that. Not necessarily to go with those browns, but I like that color combo. Stone. Gem burst is really similar, but cloud crystal. Moonstone. Ooh, that's pretty. Well, here, let's pick a couple and throw them on here so we can look at them together. Oh, I didn't know I was going to do those two together. Those are both fairly nice, but what about compare ruby and ignis stone? I don't know if I like the red with those tones. What about look at emerald and gem burst? Or what was the other one? Oh, sapphire. Sapphire, and then there were a couple of these that were similar. I kind of like, yeah, normally you'd like the emerald, but yeah, it's not quite selling me on it. It looks really flat. That gem burst is pretty good. It's kind of giving what emerald normally would. Are there metallic paints? Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've got all these. Like a blue metallic. About something more like up here. I don't know if I'm liking the blue tones with those browns. Well, that's a little better. Getting more into like the turquoises. That's the difference. Hold on. Oh, I see. Actually, I like that. That might have been kind of the vibe that I was originally thinking of when I was talking about green. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. The metallic was a good suggestion. Thank you. Okay. Feet picks. Right. Back to leathers. Well, and really, again, right? I think we don't want to be too different just for the sake of being different. I think we do like the base one, just one of the leather colors that we've already done. But doing the bottom too. Oh, I feel like is her heel? Oh, that's interesting. Like her feet like a little dirty because she's got sandals on. I mean, probably wouldn't use the leather brown, but that's an interesting little thing we stumbled on too. Just use like a darker skin tone. That did do both of them, I think. Yeah. It's kind of cool. Just a little detail, but kind of nice. All right, and then we want back into the mix. I really like that they made like a palette of these are the colors they've used so far. That's really nice. Yeah, I saw it. I think you should be able to give her heterochromia though, like you were talking about. Oh yeah, it takes a while to learn kind of the tool for sure. Or maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. Maybe we're gonna like that. Negative. Go back to this. Like that just, I don't know. Maybe all the top should just be the one color. I don't know. Well, here, I guess we can do side by side, right? Hold on. Do one where the straps are dark and one where the supports are dark. I just don't think either of those read quite the way that we want. I think we need a third leather. The dark is too dark. Paints. Nope, not wood. Leather. Oh boy, which ones did we use? Hold on. We used Ranger Hide and Sand Swept Mountain Hide. This is Sandswept Mountain Hide, and that's Ranger Hide. So let's try and find something that's partway in between. Something like this-ish. Yeah. That's better. What if we go one further? Or those two. It doesn't read as tricolored now, though. You say me. What if we just do all of it? Maybe it just needs to be two-tone. Or Ranger Hide. True, although really I'm just looking for something that looks, reasonably pleasing. Actually, that looks pretty good. It does read as two-tone, but it's not quite so, decorative like this is, where they're like, clearly it's like a different color for a pop. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I think so. Wildfur. And yeah, I like her. I'm pretty sure you can do heterochromia. I don't remember how I found that. I'm pretty sure it's a thing, though. Howdy doody, T-Bommy. Thanks for coming by. I do kind of like a silvery look. I know that it maybe blends a little too much with her vibe, but ooh, that's nice. The tiara. And maybe match this brooch to it. Because that brooch doesn't really read bone, Otherwise I would do like white. But it doesn't really look like bone. It looks metallic. And then, at least for the moment, I'll throw that same metal on the rings. We can look at them here in a minute. Do we have... Oh, earrings. I was going to say, do we have anything else that needs to be metallic? So we'll just go... Man, metal skin actually looks... Pardon the pun. Metal. And then she's got her little earringies up there. And up there. So we can definitely work in some different colors and whatnot for the metals there. Is there anything else that's like jewelry or metallic-y? No, that's that. Okay. So I feel like maybe we do want a bit of a theme still. Hello, Izzy Cat Doot Doot. Something like that. I don't know if I want the gold or not, but just so they stand out. A little nauseous, not a bug or anything. Just finished filing your tack. Well, at least you're done. Well, that's actually kind of nice. It's not quite so ostentatious. But it still stands out as a different color. I like that. That's Rusting Titan. We darken it like a little bit. Oh, wait, what the heck? Why is that like removing the color? Radiant orange. I feel like a lot of these aren't doing anything when I mouse over. I guess that one is. I see it. I see it. But why is that one? Okay, there we go. I think it was bugging out before. Okay, rusting titan. What about rust bucket? Oh, nope, nope, nope. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I think I like rusting titan for that. Nice. Don't think I like two-tone on the tiara. What about the these other earrings? I mean, even just one of each is kind of nice. Yeah, mixes it up a little so they're not too samey. And they'd be common metals, you know. It is. I kind of want a third metallic color though. Looks a little. It's too much of the same thing. Is she a wizard? Well, I suppose you don't know exactly what she is, but she's an NPC in our world. And she is a bit of a fortune teller. An apothecary. Having like one that's gold is kind of nice, kind of fun. Not quite that. Oh, there we go. That looks a little more natural. The other one is so yellow. There we go. I like that. And then maybe a different metal over here. So again, it's not the same. Or maybe a different combination. I like different combination. Go out here and then grab rusting titan and go here. No. Don't know if we want a third color though. Currently at the parents' place waiting on some supper. Stir fry pork. Very nice. Enjoy. There we go. I do like that a lot more than only having two colors. It gives it more visual depth. Gnome, actually. She's a gnome. She's just a little gal. Let's play with the rings a little more. Because these are kind of neat. And we can tie in. I think you can do, there's two colors for that. I think we probably want the silvery color and then one of the other two. So either the gray that never comes. Oh, shoot. I did try a couple of others, but I don't think we used those, did we? Oh, that's creepy. No, I think we used the brass, the gray that never comes, and rusting titan. I don't think we ended up using. Oh, and we did use the cleaning green on the pouch, but I don't think we. Oh, yeah. Never mind. I thought this was messing up. It's not. It's not. You can tell she's an elf because of the sharp ears. True, although it's not an uncommon description for gnomes either. Oh, so these can be this can be where we use the three colors. Okay, so what do we like better? Probably the brass for this one because it makes the skull really stand out. And then we go rusting titan and the gray that never comes. I like that. Paint the skull even whiter. I think we want that to be a gem, but I do kind of like the idea of it being like bone inlaid in that other ring as well. And then I think probably back over here for the gray that never comes. Maybe we use Rusting Titan for the settings. Well, that's kind of cool. No, I think we want these to be gem colored though. You said that to her, you'd feel so bad. Oh, that's okay. You're good. You're all good, Wildfur. I think we want a different color gem in the middle though. Yeah, let's find another gem color. Or metal. We ended up liking metal a lot more than a lot of the gem paints. What about something like that? It's a little Christmas themed. Blue? Ooh, the blue and the green together is quite nice. Ooh, not purple. It could even just be like a little chunk of gold. Not bad, but I don't love it. She has the hand of Midas. What if we... Oh. Maybe she has like one ring that's obviously higher quality than the others? Stands out a little bit. Kind of like that. And then maybe we go back into mix and we grab... Oop, not that. I don't know. I kind of like the brassy. Whitewash? Guess what? Monkey butt. I think we'll keep it like that. Since your mom is proud of you for doing what you did for your sanity, you're going to rent Love Hurts tonight. I know that name. I don't know much about the movie, but I hope you have a blast with it. Okay, this is starting to tie together. I'm still not totally sold on the color of the tiara versus the color of the eyebrows. We might still fiddle around with that, but we had to pick somewhere to start, and I think we're doing pretty good. Let's do candles. Candles should be pretty easy. What about the ball? Well, I wanted to read like crystal ball, but I haven't been able to find anything yet that speaks to that other than maybe just like bone white, but that's functionally what it already is. Yeah, so the what we were going for with the pose is she's like floating up into the air and then throws the like crystal ball up into the air and then she's casting a spell with her hand. Although honestly, turning it using the bone white on it was kind of nice. I think it was better than how than the uncolored that it was. Oh. What do you need the light metallics work? Good idea, but I feel like it's too shiny. No, I know. And I appreciate it, Gray Fox. You got your car back. Oh, nice! That was longer than I was hoping for you, but I'm glad you got it back. Just like new, they detailed the inside and got that new car smell. Wait, what the heck? Oh. Oh. You can just have no base. I mean, you do lose the decorations then, but that's kind of neat. We can already achieve that effect in Tailspire by making it fly, though. That's awesome, Izzy. I'm really glad. The rim? Oh. I didn't know you could do stuff like that. I feel like that detail kind of distracts, though, doesn't it? We'll see. We'll see. We'll try coloring it in. We'll see how we feel about it. All right, let's color candles because they're easy, and then we'll take our stretch break. Maybe even just bone. Honestly. Stone, wood. I mean, obviously flame, like. No, I don't see one that's just like wax. Interestingly enough. Holy Hannah, that's bright. I feel like that orange, this darker orange is just too dark. And that's too bright. I do kind of like the idea of blue flames, though, right? She's kind of like, she's kind of creepy. That's kind of the vibe we're going for. Maybe we do blue flames of different colors. Yeah, you like that? It really doesn't like having the camera down this low. It does weird things. Whew. I think I got muted in time, and I'm sorry if I didn't. Oh, that's like barely different. That color is much. Maybe blue, green, and purple. That might be too busy, but we could see. Okay, but I think I kind of just like the idea of like shades of blue. Maybe the lower ones are all this darker blue, and the oh Lord, Tailspire. The higher ones are all the lighter one. Bruh, stop scrolling me up there. There. Oh, right. And then we wanted to find something that would look waxy. Like I said, I feel like, where'd it go? just white, honestly. It seems fine. Might just use the bone white, though. Not quite so primary. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going for with that, Gray Fox. I'm glad that it made you think of it also. And then maybe... Ooh. Ooh. Although the base is going to be black, probably. That might not look as good when we do that. Maybe we make the base more of a gray and surround black instead. I really like the black candles. Maybe not all of them. Maybe just the ones that have the lighter flames. Here, really quick, let me go to just like color. Give like a... Oh, that's the color it already is. Brown, black. Yeah. Oop. God. It's like trying to force a minimum height. The gold looks a little silly. Not a bad thought, but... I almost kind of like the idea of... Ooh, that's actually quite striking. It does still... Stop forcing my vision up there. Stop it. Like really dark blue candles. I think it just blends too much with what we did for the flames, unfortunately. I do kind of like the orange flame on top of the black candle. Let's just do candles real quick, he said. That'll be easy, he said. Black flame candle. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, it doesn't quite read right, I think. Just because of the coloring and whatnot, but it's a neat idea. Ooh, I like that. That way the candles aren't just white. For that. That's quite good too. Maybe we like alternate both of those. We do like that one. And that one. Oh, I like that. Stop freaking forcing my camera up. Why? That helps break it up a bit. Yeah, literally, it's like it's focused on where presumably the head height would have originally been. Whenever I go into this free look mode, It's taking me to about waist height. Maybe do the base a different color. Yeah, I was trying to think of like what might look good there. You know? Ooh. Kind of pretty. That's kind of pretty. Oh my god. Welcome back. I like that. I think that looks pretty good. Look what we found earlier, Izzy. You're on the phone. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. And also frankly, like I have a lot more experience. So if you keep practicing with the tool, like you'll keep getting better at it. And I think you've done very well for your first couple of builds. Okay. Let's save. Let's take that stretch break because I'm over an hour now, even though I set a 45-minute timer. This is so fun. I love the TDM of this. It's glorious. 5-minute stretch break. If you haven't been up off your booty in a while, now's a good time to like the live stream. And then get up and move around a little bit. Stretch your legs, refresh, or refresh, refill your water, etc. And I will be back in just a couple minutes. I'm gonna do a Pokemon Go I almost said live stream. I'm gonna do a Pokemon Go battle while I'm up and about. I'll let you know how it goes when I get back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, started to go to sleep. We win. All right. Thank you, thank you. I think I'm just gonna put 30 minutes on the second part of the stream here, since we did a full hour before. I think we can get done, or at least done to the point where maybe we just want to look at it one more time with fresh eyes after that. But we'll see. We'll see. It's also possible I might do 30 minutes and then take a 5-minute break and then do one more 30-minute block. We'll see. It kind of depends on, just where we are on our projects and how I'm doing energy wise and whatnot. So speaking of fresh eyes, coming back and looking, I like the candles of the different colors, and I think the base looks neat. It's ornate without being too distracting. I think I like that. So we got to figure out how the heck to do smoke. Oh, nope. Yeah. Looks like they're two-tonal. Can you ombre colors? I'm afraid I don't know that word. It's okay. The two-tone is basically the same thing. Got it. Plant, hair, skin, bone. Maybe bone? I know I don't want to over rely on those, but something like that. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. That's when one color blends into another. Got it. Yeah, it looks like there's some of that built into the two-toning, to be honest. What about... Oh, that's pretty. That's very pretty. It's giving more fire than I wanted, but that's a super cool color combo. I actually like that a lot. But I don't think, especially with candle imagery around, I don't think it's quite what we want. Maybe try like the black. Actually, even the black and the yellow is kind of nice. But yeah, what about black and like a bloody skull? Cool vibe. What about the black and the normal white? I actually do like that a lot. What if we, just out of curiosity, what does it look like if we go the other direction with it? It's okay, but not as good. That's better for sure. The little guy might only get one color. Oh, no. It's good. It's definitely giving smoky, right? Like the black, the gray and white, and it does make me a little bit want to recolor the black candles because it is the same black. But that's something that we'll come back to for final detailing. I think for a first pass, I like that actually quite a lot. All right, let's start looking at clothes then. I mean, that's we've left it as long as we can. Wears dark layered robes embroidered with esoteric symbols. So I am curious. They're decals, and then like robe decals. What does this do? Oh. Okay. I mean, obviously we'd recolor them, right? Cool, reading squirrel. That's pretty much what we're going for, so I'm glad to hear it. I feel like this is going to be a one or the other. I feel like the overcoat or the shirt has a pattern and the undershirt doesn't, or vice versa. I kind of like the idea of the shirt having a pattern and the coat not. I'm glad that divination came through though. That's actually makes me really happy because that's exactly what we were going for. Again, right? We'll have to recolor, but ooh, that might look neat in the right colors. That's do like sunshiny or whatever. That underneath with solid color. Ooh, that's kind of cool. So far, I like that one. No. Crosses one could almost look like enchanted armor. Yeah. That's giving 70s. Admittedly, some of that's just the color, but. I really like that. Not for this mini, but I like that one a lot. Literal floral print and leopard print. I like it. That one's actually kind of nice. It's simple. Okay, where was it? That one? I kind of like that one. It kind of fits with the swooping, kind of like vaguely fiery looking trim on the robe, Also, what is this? What's happening? Oh. Oh dear. What has she done? That's not what I was expecting at all. Okay. Oh, that's going to recolor the books and everything if I click on that too. That's unfortunate. I wanted to use it as inspiration for the clothes, but then recolor some stuff. Yeah, like blacks, purples, blues. We want to keep a very cool color palette here. All right. Let's go to cloth and get like a black. I mean, that might be a little on the nose, but that coal is kind of nice. Ooh. Well, what's different about that? Oh, it just has like more pronounced fold highlighting. I like that. Charcoal cashmere. That's already very striking. We haven't even done the outside yet. Probably in there too. Ooh. Ooh. That's pretty. Actually. Like bright undershirt. Like more of a white undershirt with that. Or, something similar. It's kind of cool. All right. What do we want for like an accent color? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even think about that. The description did say that her hands were ink stained. I mean, that's obviously like extreme, but Oh dear. Right? It looks more sooty than inky, but like it's not super far off. I think I like it. Or at least that idea. So what is this? This is the charcoal cashmere. Let's mess around with some other. What about like literally paint, right? That gives it like a slightly glossier look than the cloth does. Oh god. That looks moist. What about like gray? Oh. Ooh, wait a minute. And no. It looked kind of cool on the palms of the hands. It was actually kind of giving like an ashen gray, but once you go up to the face, then it just looks uncolored. Those look dirty, but not in the right way. Giggity. The leather and cloth both have kind of nice, like flatter textures. That uniform black is kind of nice. I think it's a little too black. Eh. We keep going back to these bone colors, but that's closer to what I was thinking of. Yeah, the first one. You mean the very first one? This? Yeah, it does give that idea. It doesn't. I think because it looks like drier, right? So it looks more like faded in. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm liking the best so far. Just see about like a darker skin tone really quickly. Like something like that. Too purple. Otherwise, that's actually kind of cool. Same. I mean, admittedly, the ink could be purple. Ooh. If that looked a little drier, that might be it. But same thing. That looks a little too wet, for lack of a better word. Fleshy bits. Yeah, same thing. What if we do just like darker skin tone? No, that just looks like darker skin. Okay. Yeah, I think that one's good. And it kind of ashes up the like the fingertips and stuff too on the other side. I like it. It does kind of make me want to make the robe a slightly different color. Oh, that's kind of an interesting idea. It's like a crazy blackout like throat tattoo. But no, I don't think so. Yeah, I like that. Let's try and find a slightly different color for the robe then. Ooh, too purple. Pretty color, but not. I don't think it's quite right for this. Black slack. Lighten it up a little with that charcoal. I do kind of like that. I think it's nice. Here, hold on. Let's make sure that we recolor everything. Now it's Mrs. Frickin' Claus. And then we'll go through and here, and here. There we go. There's still a part of me that can't help but want to throw something like that on there. feel like it does. Oh, and do the eyebrows too. Go back and do it the same colors we've used for the hands and stuff, though. It does kind of accentuate the lightness of her skin. I feel like it also kind of helps visually darken up her hair a little bit. Yeah, I like it. I think doing the eyebrows also is nice too. It gives a little bit more definition and it makes them stand out from the hair. I still think these ultimately we're going to want a different color. I'm not set on those. All right. So what about an accent color? That's okay. I do kind of like that. It is going to make her very monochrome if we do that, though. It's going to make her look almost like she's in grayscale. That might be a little too much. That's too purple. That one's just not quite hitting the right color for me. What about browns? No. That kind of bluish color is kind of cool. I don't know if I like it as the accent. What if we flip-flop? Oh, wait. Hold on. That's the wrong... Oh, boy. That one. And then... There, that's what I was trying to see. That's kind of cool. The steely blue. Talking about this one? Oh, the one that I did. About royal purple or like a dusky purple? Yeah, we haven't really messed with purple yet. Let's I just that wasn't quite doing it for me, and that is kind of like royally purple, but I do like that combo that we have. I think reds like warms is not what we want. There might be something in neutrals here though. More of a brown. Ooh. I think I like it better the way that it is there. Okay, cool colors though. Let's look at this. I guess first things first. So currently we have granite grandiose and coal goal are the two that we're currently using. So they're right next to each other. So what's in here? Slate hate. Ooh, it's like a little bit more desaturated blue. Ooh. I like that. That's a nice combo for trim and accents. It's definitely a little bit more blue than I was originally thinking, but it is not. It is pleasant. Want to see the whole thing done in that combo? Well, and we might potentially do the sash as like a different color, right? But for now, I'll just do all of them. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't do. Hold on. Like this doesn't look right. And then whatever. We still haven't figured that out. But ooh, although. And then what's this other color? Hold on. We grab this gray, or is that just uncolored? Oh, that's just literally. Oh, no, 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 no. It's actually not a color. Birch white is, I think, too much. You could also do tritone potentially, right? Because it does kind of look like there's like an oversash and an undersash. Like these three kind of look like they're different from the like the oversash. We could, not that I'm saying it should be this color, but like these could be recolored with something different. Because they look like a different part. No, you're good. You're good. Thank you so much for hanging out and for all of your input. I like the just uncolored color. I wish I could find something that had like a clothier vibe that was that color. These are all too bright. Loud Cloud is actually quite close. She is a... Oh, and put that on the shoulders too. Hold on, I've lost the plot. I'm doing one too many things at once. She is kind of a witch. She's like a fortune teller. Oh, it could be those colors. Loud Cloud down here. Tie that together. I don't know if that's quite the right one, but I do sort of like these being a different color tone. But yeah, she's like a fortune teller witch. Originally I described her robes as being black, but I'm really digging this kind of like medium dark blue. That looks fantastic. The teal and Loud Cloud trim. You think like this? Like I have it right now. It's a little weird because the Loud Cloud down here doesn't look like the same color as up here. It's kind of strange. Oh, what if we do that? Really make it tritone. Like that. I think I like that better. No, Loud Cloud along the upper bits trim. Oh, here? That one? Oh, that is kind of nice too. I mean, honestly, the white looks badass in that color too. Or the robe looks badass in that Loud Cloud too. Oh no, I'm having a crisis. I know. I think I want to keep it darker. I want to keep it darker. If we just kind of stand back and look at that. How does that look? Just as like a whole piece. Overall, I do like it. It's still, the skin tone is still like not quite what I wanted, but it's close. That was what you meant, the upper waist trim. Oh, potentially these? Yeah, we have forgotten the sash, haven't we? I do really like what that looks like, but That's almost like another belt. I feel almost like we have like a sash. And then a belt. I almost feel like those should just be like leather. Because otherwise I want to make it Loud Cloud. And it's brightening her up too much. I do quite like it. I think it's looking pretty good. I can't help, like, I don't think it's right for this mini, but I think that the dark blue that we currently have and the Loud Cloud for the trim on that is a really striking combination. But I don't think it's right for this mini. But I don't know, it does match that. That's what you were trying to communicate? Really? Okay. I mean, maybe I just need to cut myself loose then. Cuz like I said, I do also like it. I was feeling like maybe it was going to make her too bright. But if you think that looks good. The only thing with that is I feel like, yeah, and obviously we can do whatever we want, but for continuity's sake, that trim would be probably the same color, right? Because that's part of the same like overcoat. Yeah, and her sleeves, exactly. But then we're so bright. Because then I also almost feel like if we're doing that, it almost feels like this should be brightened as well. Right? It almost feels like if we're going to do the trim, we should do all the trim. It's not bad, but I feel like especially the upper trim is kind of giving Mrs. Claus vibes again. That's not a bad combo there. But it just seems weird not having. Hmm. I think that combination's not bad because it ties together. It ties together these and these, which both have this kind of same like sort of spiky look. They've got the brighter white, and then the rest of the trim here and here and here all matches with the same like slightly more ashen look. I think that's a good mix of the three. Cool. So two thoughts. One, not the end of the world, but it does look like with the various rotations and whatnot we did, we ended up with hips that are unaligned with torso. Not super obvious, but I might see if we can fix that a little bit, at least so it's not quite so obvious. And then two is I feel like these are still a problem. Her hips don't lie. It's true. Actually, I was just doing that so they'd be obvious, but that red is not bad. That gives a serious pop of color. I would want to find a different like material look, right? That's a fabric-y look, but that's not bad. I kind of like it's kind of like having a red door on an otherwise kind of boringly colored house, right? It's kind of giving that vibe. Okay, but first things first. Let's go to pose. No. Because it doesn't like me doing that here. We got to do that in Kit Bash. Edit the mini. Oh god, this part's so hard. Yeah, you can see why that's off. We rotate. Oh god, no, that's worse. That's we want that way. Oh wait, no, we don't. It was better the first time. Oh god, I'm in shambles. Do I have the right joint? Yes, I think so. Oh dear, no. Blue one? No. Hold on. I feel like the first time I grabbed it, I was getting the right motion, and now I'm not. It has to be that one. Or, oh, wait. Maybe we want the middle one. Oh, snap. Okay. So the middle one does the torso, which does kind of line her up differently, but I feel like it didn't actually solve the problem that we were setting out to solve. No, it didn't. Oh, maybe the problem's not the hip. Maybe the problem is the dress. Or at least maybe we can solve it with the dress or skirt or I don't know, whatever. Oh, that feels like that's doing it. Oh, it totally is. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect, right? I mean, it's a mini that has a torso and yada yada. But I do think that we can get it closer. That seems pretty good. Uh-oh. Crap. It's fine. We just want to grab like, I don't know, here-ish. Kind of like bump that out a little. Nah, I think we want to rotate it more than we want to bump it. That way it's out further. Now this one might potentially need to be pushed out further. We like here, out more. There we go. That way her leg's not showing through it. What do we think about the ball? I knew I should have done 45 minutes. It's fine. Like, I think the white is okay, but I do wish... Oh, God, no. I do wish I could find something else. No, there isn't. All the glass textures have tints, is the problem. If there was like a pupilless... Oh, wait. I mean, yeah, so we more or less have... I forget how I got it, but we more or less have... I think it's bone. We more or less have the glassiest white texture I could find. Yeah, the problem is the tints are all like really hefty. Like it doesn't give like magic crystal ball. It gives like sun or I don't know, whatever that is. I think the bone white is the best for that. I also feel like one little thing that I haven't gotten quite right here is this needs to have like a little more of a bump out. In Kit Bash, go here. It needs like, you know, like, cause like her knee should be, you know, kind of hitting it. I think it needs like that. Yeah, slash this one I think needs to go back in a little bit. There's done Godwake as up. No worries. Thank you for all your help, my lady. There we go. I think that's giving more the look that we wanted. I know it's very close to what we had before. So, the symbols. Like I said, I can't get over the fact that I actually kind of like that red that I just threw on there to make it stand out. Too primary red, too metallic. That's kind of cool. What about the green color? Would we potentially want to keep that together? Oh, no. Oh, no, no. That does not look good there. You heard stand out. Yeah. Oh, wow. Very interesting. Definitely not what I wanted, but immediately brain started a song that you can't fully remember. Dope. What about Loud Cloud? No, 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 no. Okay, what if we fiddle with the metals? That's not bad. Part of the Goofy movie? I never actually saw that. I don't mind that. It stands out, but it's not so Forgive the overusing of the word ostentatious. Definitely not the brass. No, definitely not that. Nope. Nope. Rusting Titan, it's called. That's kind of nice. Is it a little bit too redundant with the colors for the earrings and stuff, or does it look like she's matching? Speaking of which, what if we invert one of these? Do it like that. That helps it look not so samey. I do overall really like her. There's still a few things that I want to tweak, but we're getting to the point where my eyes are starting to cross, and it's hard to be like, well, this tweak or this tweak. Like since we ended up doing the, oh, that's kind of a cool color. Since we ended up doing the smoke in like that gray and white, I don't think I like the black candles as much anymore. For instance. So like I'm just gonna grab that for now so I don't forget. And then the only other thing that jumps out at me from the description, and I just don't know if I want to get into this right now or if we'll do it next Wednesday, because we are coming up on 2 hours, is although red candle is kind of cool and creepy. In the description, we said hair is often adorned with small trinkets, runes, bones, and bits of polished obsidian. Just the candles. Just the candles. I think overall I'm quite happy with her. So the question becomes, can we... Oh, thank you. Oh, have you not been here before when I've read the description? I can read it again really quickly. I really enjoy writing that kind of characterization, so I'm more than happy to share it. I think gear, no, not gear. Clothing, head. I don't think you can really do much with like hair. Oh, no need to apologize. Yeah, back items, hands, piercings, etc. Yeah, I think we have to do that through Kit Bash if we even can. This is called Hero Forge. Yep. Minna Noctegal is a fortune teller and herbalist who owns the Fortune's End. She's a petite and wiry gnome with an eerie presence. Her ashen blonde hair, streaked with silver, despite her relatively young age, is often tied into messy braids adorned with small trinkets, runes, bones, and bits of polished obsidian. Her pale blue eyes have a ghostly intensity, always scanning the world as if seeing more than what's visible. Her complexion is fair but slightly shadowed, as if she spends long hours poring over forbidden tomes by candlelight. She wears dark, layered robes embroidered with esoteric symbols and a belt heavy with pouches of rare herbs and talismans. Her fingers, ink-stained and calloused, are often adorned with rings set with strange stones. Despite her small stature, Minna moves with quiet confidence, her voice carrying a soft but unsettling cadence. She smells faintly of incense and damp parchment, and when she speaks, it often feels like a whispered secret from another realm. You wish. Rubato wishes too, to be fair. So no, there isn't specifically an accessory layer for freeform accessories, but we can in Kit Bash. How do I do this again? Add an item. Runes, bones, and bits of polished obsidian. So what could we find we could stick in here that might kind of look like those things? Probably not whole hands. Or fish. A candle in her hair would be pretty legit. This is just going to be... I'm just scrolling through literally everything, though, right? No. Let's go one bit at a time. Runes, bones, and bits of polished obsidian. So not familiars, not shields, not blades, not chains, bows, weapons. What's heavy? Oh. No. Spells? No. Although some of those are quite cool. Lights, banners, instruments, food. Miscellaneous has potential. Runes, bones, and bits of polished obsidian. How small can it go? That could be doable. Scale. I mean, that works. It doesn't really read gem anymore, but that's small enough that it could be in her hair and could be a little piece of polished obsidian. Okay, so I'll just grab that for now. Same thing, another kind of gemmy looking thing. Runes, bones, and bits of polished obsidian. A tuba. Wait, isn't instruments a section? It is. Why is the tuba in miscellaneous? Crystals. Probably not going to look right if inserted into the hair, but keep it for now. That's actually pretty good. Prismatic crystals. Gem clusters. Like a feather. You know, it doesn't seem off-brand. It's not explicitly in the description, but... I'm surprised there isn't... I mean, I probably just haven't found it yet, but I'm surprised there isn't just, like, bone, you know? Doot. And an ocarina. Nice. Another quill pen. I mean, that drinking horn, if we can shrink it down enough, that obviously is a bone. Oh my god, there's so much stuff in miscellaneous. Holy crap. Literally just a gem. Okay. Drinking horn, probably not so much. Okay. Primitive shapes. We might have some stuff to do with that. Attachments. Probably not. No. Back items. Oh. Stage items. Beard. No. Body attachments. Oh. Interesting. No. Chest items. Different ears, shoes, gloves, hair, helmets and hats, horns. Could this give me, like, you know, a bone to use? That one works. I want more just like a, you know, like the standard, you know, just bone. Like a femur bone type thing is more what I was looking for, but that's the closest we've seen, but that calls it alien antenna. Quiver, legs, pants, masks, chairs, neck items, jewelry. Does it have something? Oh, shoot. You know what? We missed a little thing there. There is a little thing tying together her braids. Shoulder pads. Tails. Teeth. Have to be. Yeah, it's only teeth in here. Dang it. Wings. Interesting. Okay, so if I just search just straight up, go here, go to all, go to bone. Bone. They're really not just like, you know what I'm talking about. With, oh yeah, there we go. Femur. I mean, obviously, again, we'll have to mess with shrinking it, but that was throwing me off. It's like, no way. I like how, oh, trombone. Excellent. You were tinkering with the glass texture. You found a thing you'll post in Discord. Oh, yeah, yeah, please. And then this needs to become metallic. Almost certainly the brass color. Yeah, that just makes too much sense. It fits well and it breaks up all the white that's there. Rusting Titan, I guess they call it. Well, other than decorating up her hair, which we'll do with some of that stuff, and finalizing candle colors, which both of those should be fairly quick next time. I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good about where we are. What did you use for that? Izzy? Will it show? Oh, maybe it will show me. Can I ink dropper this? Wait. Color, paint, ink drop. In color and mix. Oh, I forgot you could do that. Okay, okay. So paints, glass. Doesn't really matter which one. Pick one. And then mix. Okay. Yeah. So theoretically, just do that. Invalid paint name. Where do I? Oh. And then let's see. So now, how do I load a color that's in my library? If we have time, we will what, Rocket? Maybe I need to just like reopen it. Oh, wait, maybe it'll show up like as a paint library. What? Oh, right. Right, Rocket. Can I copy? And then paste? Oh, I didn't know you could do that. If you hold down control, you'll paint all things of a color. Apparently, that means that we didn't actually paint her teeth. We should paint her teeth. So, okay, things don't seem to be saving to library, though, even though it said that it did. Unity library. Yeah, weird. Okay, well, we can just try and recreate it. Class, click, mix, color hex is B3BAA9. Low lights are just like down here. Eye is white. Way darker than yours, though. Oh. Okay. Oh, it is very cool. Look at that. Transparent plastic. That had an interesting effect. Not sure which one I prefer. You don't have Pro? Yeah, I have Pro thanks to Kale because he's awesome. Then Glow. I'm not entirely sure that the overall effect ended up being too different from what we had before, but it is satisfying that it's not just bone colored. You think the transparent plastic was neat? It was cool, but I don't think it would translate into Hero Forge as well, probably. That's quite cool. Okay. I think that's a good enough ending point for today. So next time we just need to possibly fiddle with the ball a little bit more, but I think it's pretty good. And then decide on candle colors and decorate her hair. So that'll probably be the first half of next Wednesday's stream. And then we'll work on one of the religious practices after that. I had fun though, and I think what we made looks really cool. I'm looking forward to the finishing touches. You shush. Oh, no. Izzy's just teasing me because of my time estimation for next time, I think. But thank you. I am quite happy with how she looks. I'm gonna wind down though, so I can hop off for a little bit, maybe play a game of Dota. If Rocket wants to play, let me know. And right, Rocket. And our next stream is Friday on Twitch. Our next YouTube stream will be next Wednesday, what is that, like the 5th or something? Yeah, the 5th. Yeah, what's up, Izzy? Oh, thank you for asking. She's feeling mostly better, thank you. She was feeling pretty good yesterday, and when I talked to her at lunch, she sounded in good spirits today. So, thank you. Yupper doodle. Yeah, thank you for asking. I appreciate it. I'll make sure to let her know that you asked too. If you're new here, if you had fun, if you're not already a subscriber, please consider putting a subscription on the channel. That way you get notified when we're live and when we post videos. We do have one more session video that never got uploaded that'll go up maybe this Friday, but likely next Tuesday. And of course, we've got all of our other D&D stuff. So thank you all. Take care. And as always, be excellent to each other.